Hey guys, it's Savannah. So I am back again with another video. And if you haven't noticed from the other video, the background has changed. It's because I am back in Arequipa. Finally, no longer in Lima, back in Arequipa to finish my exchange. So also, I want to apologize because the camera is right next to the window, and the window is right next to a busy street. So if you hear a lot of cars, trucks, yeah, that's why. Today I thought that I would do a video of the 10 most like common, weirdest questions that American exchange students get asked. And this is from my experience, but also from my American friends who are also exchange students who get asked the exact same questions. So without further ado, let's get into the top 10 most asked questions of American exchange students. That's so long. Okay, so number 1, are you going to vote for the rich man with the crazy hair? AKA Donald Trump. I have had that question asked to me like that twice. The rich man with the crazy hair. And I always think that that's really funny, so I don't know. I decided to include that because I always get asked that because Donald Trump happens to be the person that is most famous right now in the news and everything, so everyone knows about him. Anyway, so that's the first question. Okay, number 2. This question. Do you really eat McDonald's every day? No. I get that question asked, do you eat McDonald's every day? Do you eat it every week? Do you eat it every other day? All the time. No. Americans don't eat McDonald's every day. At least not the majority of them. So, so many people ask me that question. Number 3, do you like British or American English? I've had that one asked to me by students in a school that they were learning English. They always ask me, do you like American English or do you like British English? The answer to that question is American English. No, but people ask me that and I'm like, that's such a random question. It's like, it's just an accent, whatever, you know. Number 4, why can't you drink until 21? That is because most of the world, for like most of the countries, like in Germany it's 16, but the majority of the countries it's 18. South America, or Peru 18, here in Peru. Mexico 18, Taiwan 18, other countries I'm pretty sure the majority of the ages are 18, and in the US it's 21. And so many people ask me, why is it 21? I'm like, I have no idea. And everyone's like, you can't drink for like 3 more years. I'm like, well, I know. Number 5, what's your favorite American food? Pizza or hamburgers? They say, what's your favorite American food? But then they only give 2 options. It's pizza or hamburgers. Of course pizza. Duh. But everyone always asks me that, and I'm like, we eat more than that. I mean, I think a lot of people don't realize that there is just about every type of food in the United States because it's such a melting pot of cultures. Like, there's people from every single race in the US and they bring with them their food, and so it's kind of hard to say American food. And when you say American food, everyone thinks of like pizza, hamburgers, chips, french fries, junk food. So pizza is the answer to that one though. Okay, number 6, does your family own guns? For some reason I think every single person outside of the US seems to know that Americans own guns. They always want to know. Everyone always asks. When I went to Germany for Henri, they asked me, does your family own guns? And when I say yes, they go, guns. Like, it's not that big of a deal. In the US, I mean, guns are a big deal, but it's not a big deal for a family to own a gun. So I try to explain that, be like, many families own guns, many don't. It's kind of like, number 7, do big yellow buses really pick you up for school? People get so happy when I say yes, at least for public schools, at least for my school, at least for every school I've ever seen or gone to. They use school buses, you know. US people watching this, you know, the big yellow school buses, the ones that people see in movies, everything. Yeah, it's just like that. And in Peru, I've seen one, and it was like a private bus or something. I have no idea. But yeah, they always love that. Like, number 8, is high school really like High School Musical? Yes, it's exactly like High School Musical. 10, when I tell people that I've been to LA, because I live in Arizona, so it's close to California. I've been there a couple times, like to LA, and they ask, how many celebrities have you met? And even if I don't say that I've been to California, they still ask me that just because I say that I'm like from the US. And I always think that's so funny. Like, I'm just gonna see Jennifer Aniston like walking down my street and be like, hey Jen. No, I've never seen a celebrity on the street. Like, and number 10, do all Americans really that fat? Well, personally, when I get asked that, I'm like, is that an insult? Because I don't think I'm fat, but then, you know what I mean? Like, no. These questions, Anyway, so that was 10 questions that I get the most, that are like the weirdest or just the most common, honestly. Like, all of them are just kind of silly questions, but they're the ones that I really do get. And I guess I shouldn't make complete fun of them, because I know there are some Americans who ask really dumb questions of other exchange students that come from other countries. But I'm just saying, from my point, what I've heard people have asked me, being an exchange student in another country, they are pretty hilarious. And I have to try not to laugh a lot of times because they're funny. Anyway, so that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, like and subscribe down below. And leave in the comments any questions or video suggestions, anything you would like me to do a video on about, preferably about exchange, being an exchange student, being on exchange, that type of stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. See you later.